New tonight, families are responding to Governor Ron DeSantis.
The governor announced plans to veto a law that for decades has stopped some Florida families from suing over deadly medical mistakes.
Critics call it Florida's free kill law. But since 2023, our I-Team's Katie LaGrone has followed through on efforts to get it off the books. And after years of failed attempts, this session, lawmakers approved legislation to repeal the law. But now the governor explains why he wants it to stay in place.
I'm really disappointed we've come so far.
Sabrina Davis and Cindy Jenkins are feeling devastated but determined.
We are feeling discouraged, but we're not going to stop. We fought so hard for this.
They are among families in Florida who have aggressively fought to end what they've long dubbed Florida's free kill law. The 35-year-old law, known formally as the Wrongful Death Act, prohibits families from suing for non-economic damages if an unmarried loved one, 25 years or older, unexpectedly dies from medical negligence. Florida is the only state with such a law on the books. For Sabrina, she said the law kept her from getting justice after her father died of an undiagnosed blood clot while he was in hospital. For Cindy, she's been fighting since her 25-year-old daughter died in a hospital after what she says was a misdiagnosed brain injury.
These families have come to Tallahassee for the last 35 years.
This session, after years of failed attempts, lawmakers in both the House and Senate approved a bill to fully repeal the law. But during a press conference on Thursday, Governor Ron DeSantis announced why he plans to veto it.
That's going to lead to a flood of lawsuits against practitioners and against hospitals. Malpractice premiums are going to go up. It's going to be harder to recruit physicians into Florida, and ultimately healthcare costs will go up.
The governor's sentiments echo that of healthcare advocates and lobbyists who have long fought against a full repeal, despite federal data that shows the law has done little, if anything, to reduce the state's skyrocketing number of malpractice cases and payouts.
Please accept our sympathy for
We first revealed its failures back in 2023.
what this doctor took from my son and I.
Since then, we've been following family efforts to get it off the books. The governor, who supports capping how much families can collect in damages to stop what he called jackpot justice, said he feels for families impacted by the law, but
You have to look at the global view. What is it going to do for the overall access to care, prices, the willingness of physicians to come here?
while lawmakers voted overwhelmingly for a full repeal, if they will try and override the governor's expected veto remains to be seen. In an email, a spokesperson for the Senate president said, quote, he is not planning to weigh in at this time, leaving families wondering if the lawmakers who fought with them this session will keep fighting.
The people have spoken. The House has spoken. The Senate has spoken.
I hope they stay true to their original vote and they do stick to it. But honestly, I'm unsure what will happen next.
It will take a two-thirds majority vote in both the House and Senate to override any veto from the governor. Now, since Governor DeSantis took office 6 years ago, lawmakers have not even attempted to override a single veto. I'm I-Team investigator Katie LaGrone, taking action for you.
And if you have an issue you want Katie to look into, just scan the QR code on your screen to connect with our I-Team directly. We do read all of your submissions so we can stay on top of the issues that matter to you.